Hey guys, so I just completely lost my shit with Bo and I feel awful about it. I am under so much stress and pressure. I was, taking him to sports physiology and I'm trying to organise this report with the speech pathologist, and while I'm driving because I just don't have any spare time, I was doing a voice email on the way back, and I was saying that I realised that I might have done Bo an injustice by taking him to a speech therapist that he knew, because it would have been better to be with a different therapist that he didn't know at all, because he behaved differently than he usually does. And that won't work well for the report, because we need him behaving the way he usually does with people, not like... Anyway, he heard the word, I've done Bo, oh dear, whatever, I've done Bo an injustice, and I may have done Bo an injustice, and then he got all caught up in oh my God, what's happened? And then because it's voice to text, it's all recording it, and then I had to stop it, and then I had to stop and explain it to him. And this is like the fourth time I've tried to write this email to this speech therapist. And every time I try and write an email, someone either calls through on the phone, or because they want something, or something about their life and what they need done and how they want to be supported and helped. And I'm like, I'm fixing reports. I was at sports physiology. I've been sent the first draft of the report, which is nothing like what it needs to be like. And yeah, I know. People with really loud motorbikes and cars they don't think about anybody else. Anyway, so I've got to get, I have to send an email for, sorry about the sound, swimming pool in my car. I'm currently leaving the car on with the heating to dry out the swimming pool that was in my car. Anyway, I just had a talk with Bo, and we have both... Can I show you? No, you don't have to. Oh, I don't. No, you don't have to. It's just that you're nodding a lot. I just had a talk with Bo, and we've both explained. I have explained, and we both understand that there are times in both our lives when people live together, you're in each other's faces 24 hours a day, someone just loses their shit. You've done it. Yeah. And I've done it, and we've turned it into a learning lesson, haven't we? We've turned it into... I'll just turn this down for a second. We've turned it, instead of into mum just lost her shit at me because she's not coping, into, you know what? In a relationship, whatever relationship that be, friendship, family, brothers, romantic, someone is going to get irrationally pissed off because things are happening to them that you don't see. And we're both, and like I said to you, you don't need to apologize more than once. You're always forgiven. But you have to do that for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I know.
So, we're human, and we've turned it into a learning lesson that, we don't always see the things, the pressure that people are under, the things that are going on. Everybody is egocentric, not just autistic people, Bo. everybody is sitting and thinking about what is going on in my life. What do I need? No one's thinking about, gee, wonder how that other person is doing and how they need help and what I can do to make their life better. Do you sit around thinking about that? No, I don't know. I mean, I can think of one or two people that as very close friends would think that here and there. But no, everybody's egocentric. Everybody's thinking about, oh my gosh, what's going on in my life? So we're all, and if we're all thinking about ourselves only, it's bound to be that we're not going to recognize when someone we care about is under stress or pressure or ready to explode. So we've learned now that that's going to happen. It's going to keep happening, not just with me, but with people in the world. And forgiveness, because you do have a little problem with forgiving people sometimes, don't you?
Do I?
Did you forgive me the other day when you said I made you feel bad? When I was trying to explain something?
I was still processing the emotions of that feeling, but I wanted.
And then you found out I wasn't even talking to you.
I wanted to forgive you.
It's hard, isn't it? That's a great sentence. I wanted to forgive you. You will often find that is the case with a lot of people. I wanted to forgive them, but I was so pissed off at the time. Sometimes you need to go away and come back. Like I said to you, with you, you're always forgiven immediately, no matter what. You don't have to say sorry after every sentence, which you tend to do. Don't have to say, and because I love you so much, but you're only a teenager and I'm your mum, I'm not your child, and that's a very different relationship. So you need it. Sometimes our emotions, sometimes we need to process those emotions before we can forgive someone. Go away, take a walk. But I think that's a very, very good thing for you to have just said, which is, I wanted to forgive you. Watch out. I wanted to forgive you, but you were still processing the emotions. You were still feeling bad. And I was on my knees and I was saying, how can I help you? How can I make this better? Talk to me about how we can make you feel better. And there was nothing, was there? You just felt awful right up until you found out that the one thing that made you sad wasn't even said to you. Misunderstandings. Technically, I should have gotten pissed off with you. Put me through all of that, and it wasn't even to you. I'm just fucking with you, Ted. Seriously. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Okay? I love you more than anything, and it is hard. It's really hard, especially when emotions with someone that you love so much is involved. But we have talked about, and maybe that's a sentence that you and I can work on, because you can't, you said you either say I don't know, or it's just, or something like that. Maybe we can give you a sentence like, I just need some time to process. And then...
But isn't that like going off the same formula?
In your head, you might be thinking it's just something, but the other person doesn't know what you're saying in your head. So we're going to work out a sentence for conflict resolution, one that works where you can say how you're feeling. Why don't we use your words? I want to forgive you, I just need some time.